Hey guys, this is Dom from Team Pie for Life at the PPG Pro Tour in Columbus, and I'm here with...
John Wilkin.
And how'd you do today?
Good. I made top 16, unfortunately losing to Guru. I was the one Thunder player that topped the event. So my theory of this deck is it's a going second deck. Like I blind second, unless I know I'm going against a stun deck. So unfortunately, it didn't go so well for me because I didn't respect the stun decks enough, and that was eventually my downfall. But against the decks that I built my deck to be, it worked out really well. And even against some of the stun decks, I was able to adapt and overcome.
Okay.
So I play 5 normal summons. So you don't want to see multiples of these. You're alright if you see you don't want to see multiples of solar. It's alright if you have a loop lupine and solar, but normally you just want to have just one of these just to start your being able to have this is a starter, kind of a starter and extender at the same time. It can start your plays, but it can also extend them as well. And this was just an extender and a starter as well.
Okay. Did you like this ratio of the
yeah,
normal summons?
It worked perfectly. I might play a third aloof, but I'm not certain. So I played the 16 Thunder Dragons. This is, I think, standard at this point. So the thing that I found is that you always want to have access to your engine cards, no matter what. And even if they're bad, you just it's a weird combination. You just want to have access to it. Any combination of Hawk with any of these guys is really good. And Duo is just necessary just for grind games and being able to search. It's really cool, but yeah, the reason it also works if you're playing so many. So game you can add it off of fusion or something, then banish make sure it's dark and just get 2 searches and a summon, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then so for the best cards in my deck, so these are the cards that carried me. So my theory about this format is that there's a trinity, and so the trinity is Super Poly, Phantasme, and Nibiru. So, if you see these cards against the best decks, you usually are winning that game. I think that these are the best cards. This one breaks your hand, this gets rid of entire boards, and you just OTK them. And I think that's super cool, and I love these cards. Shout out to Adam for letting me borrow the Phantasmes. That's it for the monsters. So I don't play any standard hand traps like Ash and Purple Sword. I think those cards are mediocre in this format. I might consider playing them in the future after this event, but I never really miss them. So I play 6 Pot of Greeds. This is Pot of Greed, but can also be more than Pot of Greed because they trigger the Thunder Dragons.
Right.
This card's alright. I sided out a lot. It was weird sometimes where I'd banish double Thunder Dragon, double Matrix, or something like that, or I banished my Duo and needed it, or banish double Hawk, and then I would draw mediocre cards, especially in certain matchups. But it was alright. I definitely keep it in. It says draw 2 cards. The best spell card. This card is just, I don't know who allowed this card to go back to 3, but a card that says you cannot respond to this, your entire board is now gone.
Yeah, pretty unhealthy.
Yeah. This card. So I don't play 3 because 3's too much. I don't play 1 because 1's too little. 2's perfect. Oh yeah, this is also just the best Thunder card. It literally just it puts back all of your resources and is a searcher and summons Titan. That's everything you want for a card. Then I play Gold Star Upstart. This one ups. 40 card deck, obviously. I want to make it as consistent as possible because I feel that's the main downside to this deck, that it's not as consistent. And it worked very well for me today. I didn't break that much. And if I do break, I just send a Colossus.
Right.
Most of the time.
And usually 1 Colossus is enough sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the matchup for sure. Sometimes it actually did win me a few matches. So the 6 fusions. I was only playing 2 of this at first, but the 3 came up in testing, and 3 did come up during this tournament. Basically, yeah, like I said, I'm playing a going second version. I like to call it Titan Turbo, where you just summon 2 Titans, pop their entire board, and then you swap this guy on them. Basically, this guy, it says detach material and deal 2,000. I think I summoned it once or twice. It didn't come up. Usually I'd more extenders than necessary to OTK them. Link Karibo, some Summoner, Witches, Unicorn, Phoenix. So I made all these cards. This is really the first time in a while where I've said that I made all of these and they all came up, and I wouldn't change this. So this is like the ratio for links that I would play, like 100%. They're all good in their own right. These two especially. They allow you just to do so much more in your combos. And then my two other super poly targets.
Yep.
So that's it for the extra for the side. This is the one thing that I completely regret. There's a lot of cards that I changed on the side. I did a bad job with this. So 2 Shifter. I'll definitely change this to 3. This card's like the best card in my side deck. Tied with Twin Twister. Thank God I played 3 of this card. This card is like so good. I was like, it's just able to just get rid of anything you have to worry about when it comes to like the stun decks, and just able to play through stuff. 2 Mind Control. I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I might cut it. I might keep it in. I do want to put in another Shifter and some more, like maybe like Denko or Evenly or something. So I probably will have to take this out. I'm definitely taking this card out. This card is terrible. It came up once and was like, ugh. I definitely should not play this card. And then, so these cards are nice. So the Sanctum is okay. So the reason why I play this especially is because even if you draw Scythe, since you are playing like Titan Turbo, you can just go Titan, pop your own Scythe, and then you just win. I only did that once. I never resolved this, but I resolved this by popping a Titan, and it won me my match against Orcus. That was really nice. So that's about it.
So how do you feel about Thunder going into the new format with the most recent ban list?
Like, I thought it was the best deck, but after how I've seen like it did this weekend, I don't think it's the best deck. I think it's definitely one of the better decks for sure. I think that this build is the way to play it. I think that you have to be maining Super Poly, Phantasme, Nibiru. I think that this deck can utilize those cards more than any other. Like Salad can play like Phantasme, Nibiru, but they can't play Super Poly because they're actually limited extra deck space. But this deck, you have all the extra deck space you want, and I found that really cool. Yeah, that's really my thoughts about it. I think that the best deck though is for sure either Orcus or Salad. Orcus did much better than I thought, and I completely underestimated it.
For sure, and it's still young in the format,
exactly,
too, so we have time to see how it shapes out. Yeah. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout-outs to my boys, Ryan, Matt, Luch, Eddie, Charlie. Shout-outs to my channel, Kariba Overlord. Please go check it out. I will be having content from the PPT and the regional tomorrow. So please check out my channel, and shout-outs to Pie4Life for having me on the channel.
All right, well, thank you for giving us this deck profile, and congratulations on getting top 16 at the Pro Play Games. And this is Don from Team Pie4Life signing out. And remember, Pie for life.